So my question was going to transition from the Japanese league, the MPB, to Shohei Ohtani. So I know you get to face him. You don't ever get to face him. You just get to pitch against him. If he did that yesterday, would that have been hit for the cycle and, CG or no hitter, whatever it is? If he does that someday, are you going to be this is that the greatest accomplishment you could ever have in baseball?
I mean, it's hard to argue. It would be hard to argue that you could do any better than that. I mean, to pitch and hit for the cycle, or to get a single and also throw a no hitter. I mean, it's just crazy. Those feats alone, if that's all you focus on, are already incredible. He's doing them both, and it's like I don't even know how he finds enough time in the day. Like the rest of us are trying to figure out how to make sure we throw strikes 24 hours a day, and I don't know how he figures out how to hit as well as he does, as well as throw as well as he does. It's he must not sleep at all. That's all I can come up with.
Paul, what do your teammates say about him when you're playing him? Do they go, "Oh shit, we got Ohtani"?
It's tough because it's funny because the hitters like marvel at how good of a hitter he is, but then they pretend he's not a good pitcher, and then the pitchers marvel at how good of a pitcher he is and pretend he's not a good hitter, because you can't, if you face him, you have to go in with a competitive attitude. I can't think he's a unicorn when he gets in the box. I'm already at a disadvantage. So it's very funny that guys will like very much talk about how great he is as a pitcher down there in the pen, but it's like, but he's got holes in his swing, and then our hitters will very much think that they can get to his pitches, and but that he's an incredible hitter. So you try and figure out exactly how you can be a fan while also being a competitor and a peer.
No, I hear that. I hear what you're saying, but that brings me up. I've always said this, and I've said this to guys when I was in AAA and they were going up to the big leagues. They're wearing Trouts. You're wearing Trouts. You're a pitcher. Hey, my agent sent me some Trouts. I'm aware, and they put a pitching toe on it. If you face Mike Trout in the big leagues and you're wearing Trouts, doesn't he already have a step up on you? And now that Shohei is a New Balance guy, if you're a New Balance guy and you're wearing the Shoheis, like you can't wear them. Like that's like he's already got a step up on you.
No, we don't. I will not wear Mike Trout's, and I will not. I talk to all our guys. We don't have a ton of Nike guys, but like I don't even have a deal. And I've always really liked Nike, but then pretty much those are the only Nike cleats that I like are the Trouts. And I was like, I can't do it. I can't. If I'm gonna have to face this guy 5, 6, 9 times this year, I cannot go out there wearing his cleats. Especially he's in our division. You can't give him that satisfaction. It's hard enough facing those guys. The last thing you want is them knowing they already have you because you're wearing their gear. So we try to make sure that none of our pitchers are wearing Mike Trout's cleats when we go to face them.
Has anybody worn them? And you're like,
no, the
hitters
have them. Quite a few hitters have them, and I just kind of look at them like, yeah. And it's like, damn, we got to play that guy today. Like, give me a break with that.
Don't like that's the first thing Mike looks at whenever he steps in the box. Like, okay,
I would.
This guy, he's wearing my cleats.
You don't think Jordan talked a little trash to guys wearing Jordans when he's playing against them? You better believe it.
100%.
I mean, Brock, can you imagine when you're with the Red Sox if you're wearing like, I don't know, Jeters or Judges?
Up, yeah. Well, Judges wouldn't fit me. They would have been way too big. But
you have one of the Judges behind you. One of the. Your snowboard behind you. That's how big his cleat is.
Yeah, that's it. That's a Judge.
That's Judge's cleat right there. That's a
Judge. No, I mean, I probably would have worn a Jeter, just because I was a Jeter fan. But yeah, I mean, if you're a pitcher wearing a Mike Trout cleat and Mike Trout comes in the box, like he sees that. I mean, he's probably already got you, but if you're wearing his cleat, he's got you. Got you.
I need all the help I can get, Brock. I can't have him even 1% thinking he's got me.
I hear you. I'm on your side, man.